To understand these three words at once, look at this: direction ratios, direction cosine, and direction angles. I'm just giving you one example. Let us say A. A will be equal to 5i minus j plus 2k. This is nothing but one vector in the space. Now, my question is, I want to find out, this is the vector, A vector. It will make certain angle with xyz axis. Okay. Now my question is, what will be the angle with this? I will consider alpha is the angle between the given vector A and x-axis. How you can get this angle? As you know, A vector is given to you. What is a vector along OX? It is nothing but I. So just try to find out A dot I. A dot I. What you will get A dot I? How to get the angle between any two vector is nothing but, what is the rule? Cos theta, it will be A dot B upon magnitude of A and magnitude of B. This is a basic formula to get. Now I am just considering alpha is angle between A and x-axis. So what is over here along x-axis is I. So I just said here cos of alpha is equal to A dot I upon magnitude of A into magnitude of I. Okay. Now A dot I means I vector. It will be 5 divided by, this is 25 plus 1 plus 4 and over here root of 1. So you will be getting 5 by 31. 5 by 31. Okay. Now beta is the angle between A vector and y axis. So what will be the so correct. Y means there I should take with j, and here it is magnitude of A will be same, and okay. So if you take A dot j, here it will be minus 1, and this is not going to change. Look here, A magnitude and j magnitude. Okay. Gamma is the angle between again A vector and z axis. So you will be getting cos of gamma is equal to, now k component upon root of 31. So whatever these answers you are getting now, it will be 5 by root 31 is to minus 1 by root 31 is to 2 by root 31. These values are called as direction cosine. Cosine of the angle. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. If you are asking me what is direction ratio, you can simplify this. What is the simplest form? You can cancel that. What? Okay. And if you ask me what is direction angle, then I should say cos inverse of 5 by root 31 is to cos inverse of minus 1 by root 31 is to cos inverse of 2 by root 31. This is nothing but direction ratios. This is, look here, the terminology comes in the reverse order. First we will get what? Direction cosine. If you simplify, then you will get direction ratios. And direction angle, this is cos of alpha is this. So alpha is what? So cos inverse of. Okay. So this is a way of understanding these three terms, that is called as direction ratios, direction. Okay. Now in this particular example, suppose A is given as xi plus yj plus zk. Then what will be the cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma? For getting cos alpha, you will be multiplying with I. So it will be x divided by root under x square plus y square plus z square. If you want cos beta, it will be y divided by root under x square plus y square plus z square. Cos of gamma, z is equal to, here it is x square plus y square plus z square. Okay. Now just try to find out this cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. If you simplify, it will be x square divided by x square plus y square plus z square over here plus y square. This is x square plus y square plus z square plus it will be z square. If you see that LCM is common, therefore, and if you add the numerator, so the one of the standard remark, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma will be always equal to 1. In sometimes no, this is written as like this, L square plus M square plus N square, where LMN are called as what I should call Correct. It is to be called as direction cosine. That is to be called as direction cosine. Followed this now. Now, one can ask a question like this also. If the direction ratios are 4, 3 and -2, what will be the direction cosine? What will be the direction cosine? Now, how to get the direction cosine? It is, if you look at this, some multiple of this will be equal to this. Some multiple. So, I should say direction cosine will be nothing but, is it like this? Okay, direction cosine. But you know the what cos square alpha value is this. Means L, M, N values are now known to us. But what is the rule? L square, M square plus N square will be equal to 1. What is L? 4k, here 3k, here -2k. Just simplify. Correct. 16 plus 9k square plus it will be 4k square. If you simplify the k, you are getting 1 by root 29. So what will be the answer? Direction cosine, if it is asked, 4 by root 29, 3 by root 29, -2 by root 29. So that way you can calculate from direction ratios to the direction cosine. In case the end points of the vectors are given to you. Before that, one more thing I just want to tell you, that this is nothing but direction ratios. Look here, 5, -1, 2. This you can calculate without any calculation as such. What is the answer? Look, 5, -1, 2. Go upside. See what is the coefficient. 5, -1, 2. So in case if it is asked, what is the direction ratios of vector AB, then if A is given as 4, -3, 8, B is given as 2, -1, 7, then get a vector AB. You know how to get the vector AB. B minus A. Look here, B minus A, it will be -2, it will be +2, I, here it is J minus K. Do you agree? Just let me explain first. B vector, 2I minus J, then minus of this one. So it will be -2I, correct, 2J and minus. So direction ratio, suppose someone is asking, then -2 is to 2 is to -1. Okay, this is a vectorial form of getting. Now A is known to you, it will be 4, -3, 8. B is known to you, say 2, -1, 7. I just called it is x1, y1, z1. It is x2, y2, z2. If the 2 points are known to you, can I say x2 minus x1 is to y2 minus y1 is to z2 minus z1 will also give you the direction ratios. Look here, 2 minus 4, -1 minus of -3, 7 minus 8. Simplify, -2, over here 2, this is -1. So you know the vector approach, you know the Cartesian approach to find out the direction ratios. Now let us look at the question. If A is I minus J plus 2K, B is another vector, 5I plus 3J minus 6K. Question is, what is angle between A and B? So what I can say, angle between, let us theta, it will be nothing but A dot B upon magnitude of A and magnitude of B. Just calculate this. Are you getting -10 upon root 6 and root 70? Now this is the fact which you know we have learned in our dot product. What is another thought? Direction ratio of A, 1 is to -1 is to 2. Direction ratios of B is 5 is to 3 is to -6. So can I apply cos theta will be equal to dot product of direction ratios upon magnitude of A and magnitude of B. So you will get the same answer. Look here, it is like this. 5 -3 -12, it will give you -10. And these are nothing but the magnitude of this. So sometimes instead of giving a vector, you can use a direction. But if product of the direction ratios is equal to 0, what it will represent then? The given vectors are perpendicular. So sometimes you will get the situation like this also. You can use a direction ratios to get the to check whether the two vectors are perpendicular or not. Is it okay? So these are the two basic things. If you are aware of dot, cross, product, scalar, triple product, and direction, cosine, direction ratios, how it is to be linked, then it will be easy for you to understand all assignments which we are going to start in the next lecture, called as three-dimensional geometry using vectors. Thank you.